Well, New York is suing Trump over global entry. Trump is suing New Jersey and Washington State over sanctuary policies. My dog is suing my cat for sole rights to the water bowl. And my neighbor's parakeet is suing to make him spend time in the cage while the parakeet does all the shopping. Yes, folks, it is a sue world. And I'm not talking about the name. Wow, man. I would have never thought that there would have been this money. What have we come to? Quick recap. I have covered this one, but just a quick recap. New York is suing the Trump administration for the global entry. That's the Trusted Traveler Program. With New York's green light laws, illegal immigrants are allowed to get driver's licenses. And with that, they're also allowed to apply and be accepted into the Trusted Traveler Program. However, also as part of the green light law, the government does not have the right to look up any individual with a New York driver's license's records to verify that they truly actually are eligible to be in the National Trusted Traveler Program. And I agree with the Trump administration on this one. I don't want everybody being able to bypass airport security without there being some sort of way to check to make sure that they are actually okay to do it. And now Trump sues New Jersey and Washington State County over sanctuary policies. Wow. State versus federal, federal versus state, state versus counties, counties versus states, cities versus counties. Wow, man, this is just... This is nuts. The Trump administration is suing the state of New Jersey and a county in Washington state that encompass Seattle, claiming the governments are flouting federal immigration law through local sanctuary policies, which is exactly what they're doing. I mean, there's no argument around it. That's what they're doing. Their argument is going to be on the legality and constitutionality of the federal law, and now their job would be to prove that their sanctuary cities are more constitutional than the federal law. I mean, whether they're doing it or not is not a question. They are doing, what they're doing. That's not even what the debate is right now. So if it goes to court, they're going to have to prove that what they did is constitutional and that the Trump administration's is unconstitutional. That's the only way I could see them possibly winning. The suit against New Jersey represents the first time the federal government is suing a state over its policy of limiting assistance to federal immigration authorities. And I don't believe a state should limit immigration authorities. Okay. When you limit immigration authorities, what happens is now, rather than being able to deal with any criminals or any possible criminals in a controlled environment, meaning they get arrested in New York or New Jersey or wherever, well, New Jersey since we're talking about that one, where if they get arrested in New Jersey and they're within the prison, then immigration can come in a controlled environment and handle it there, versus they release the individual. Now immigration has to go out into the communities and search for this individual. It makes it more likely that something bad is going to happen. It's just statistically the way things work. That's just the way it is. The Department of Justice is also seeking to halt a recent local policy in Washington state's most populous county, which prevents immigration and customs enforcement from using a King County airport for deportation flights. I mean, all of this is really just extreme progressive values flaunting, what they believe are bad values. And I don't believe that states should be allowed to do that. If they want to go to court and they want to go the proper channels, go to court, go the proper channels. We as citizens have to go to the proper channels, so why should you be able to just do what you want to do against federal law? I mean, imagine, let's pick a scenario. Imagine tomorrow, again, alcohol becomes illegal in a state, but it is legal federally. Are you allowed to have alcohol in that state? Well, that state is part of the United States. I would think that federal law would override state law, but someone out there is going to know better than me, and let me know in the comments below how wrong I am or how right I am, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying it wouldn't make sense if alcohol was legal on a federal level, but your state all of a sudden tomorrow said alcohol is illegal. Well, what do you mean? If I want to go have a beer, the federal government says it's okay for me to go have a beer. So what are you talking about? So, Attorney General William Barr announced the lawsuits just hours after President Donald J. Trump, speaking at a gathering of governors in Washington, D.C., described sanctuary cities as a tremendous problem. I'll tell you what, if the Trump administration wins the lawsuits against New Jersey and Washington State for sanctuary cities, boy, I'll tell you, it's going to be something that he's going to be able to take to the bank. He's already got momentum on win after win after win after win after win. Democrats look like they are discombobulated, running around, panicked, trying to figure out what to do. I don't know. Bloomberg. Maybe that's what the Democrats are going to do. Push Bloomberg. I just thought about that. And yeah, that would make sense. I'm going to have to look into that. But yeah, it would make sense. But anyways, the Democrats need to consolidate. And if Trump gets this win, it's just going to look so bad. And I think he's going to get the win. I really do. Logically, why wouldn't you want the federal government enforcement to have access to a database in case you have criminals and you have them in your jail? Why would you release them? I mean, and there have been cases already with individuals who have been in jail who are undocumented immigrants that Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, ICE, wanted to pick them up and either question them, deport them, whatever the process or whatever was, and the jail had released them, and then they went and committed additional crime. Well, that could have been avoided if we'd have just said, hey, and if you think the federal law is unconstitutional, go through the proper channels. You're looking bad. You're looking like a little kid. Going like that. Waving, right? I know, a little bit silly, but today is a significant escalation in the federal government's efforts to confront the resistance of sanctuary cities, Barr said. By no means do the efforts outlined above signify the culmination of our fight to ensure the rule of law, to defend the Constitution, and to keep Americans safe. Well, everybody's suing everybody else. So, let me know what you think. Do you agree with sanctuary cities? Do you believe that a city should have the ability to override county law, state law, federal law? Should state law override federal law? Is there any level in which it can, or up to a level you can't? Or, if we have to go through the proper channels as citizens, the state should have to go through the proper channels as well. If you believe it is unconstitutional, then yes. But at the moment, I would look at it as, wouldn't you kind of want enforcement officials such as officers and FBI and people like that to be able to work together? But what do I know? Sometimes I think I don't know shit from Shinola anymore. Maybe I'm a dinosaur. But that's what I got for you guys. I love you guys. Stay informed. I'll see you on the next one.